Hello, Dr. Mason here as we get into Unit 3 of our Modern World History course here at Waldorf University. And we're continuing to plug along. I saw some good things last week, both on the discussion board as well as in our written work. I think one of the big things we can work on is taking some of the kind of research we're doing and continuing to build that into meaningful analysis. What I mean by that is that if you have some of this evidence, I think one of the bad habits a lot of people get into, whether it's in high school, whether it's just in general, is taking whatever they're reading and trying to, quote unquote, put it into your own words. And I think we want to be making a step beyond that, whether that's kind of taking whatever we're reading, pairing it with whatever the prompt is, and then relating it to other course content. I think those are three ways to maybe kind of start to triangulate things into your own thoughts, your own perspectives, in a way that could be really meaningful. So we got two chances to work on that this week. One over on the discussion board, where after you get your reading done in the e-textbook, you can head on over there, and we're going to be talking about the scientific revolution, whether it was actually a revolution or an evolution. And you'll get a sense for that as you work your way through the text. And I want you to be thinking about that. We're going to be also talking about diverse viewpoints on the discussion board. So the second part of the question is, why do you think religious conservatives around the globe so often object to it? And this is something that we see in different faith groups around, whether it's more conservative strains of Christianity, whether it's conservative strains of Islam, whether it's other Orthodox religions throughout different regions globally. We do see some rejecting the scientific revolution. And so one of the things I want you to think about as you put together your responses on the discussion board, you want to be cognizant of other people's viewpoints, that they have their own valid experiences. I also want you to be bringing in this research, pairing it with the prompt, and then also using your viewpoint to create well-reasoned analysis. So let's practice that a little bit this week. The other thing you've got going on is the Unit 3 essay. When we think about the Unit 3 essay, you can see the directions here, but want to be talking about primary cultural changes during the time period we're looking at this week. So we also want to be considering how they relate to cross-cultural interactions. This would be interactions between different groups of people. We think about culture. These are established laws, languages, religions, etc. I also like to think about cultures as relating closely to social groups. A lot of times we do organize social groups along cultural lines. It's much easier to get along with somebody who speak the same language. So I want you to kind of focus on this idea. Are they internal or external kind of cultural changes happening? Are they growing organically from within a society, or are they coming from interaction with somebody else? And there's a lot of different examples in the text, so please cite the textbook, use any other things any other references used. Again, use the APA guidelines. We're looking at 2 pages and putting things together properly as we do every single week. I think we're off to a good start. If you got other questions, make sure you're reaching out. Otherwise, keep doing what you're doing and look forward to the work you're going to do this week. Good luck.